We wanted to talk about the sheep.
We bought 5 sheep and we got 1 ewe for free. She was an older ewe to sort of teach the younger ewe lambs how to do things, you know, to stop them from being so afraid and shy and timid. And that, it worked well. But she was old. She was 8 years old. She had had many, many ewe lambs herself. You could see that from her frame. She was very skinny in her back. So the other day, Vincent went out to the sheep barn and she had croaked it.
Yeah, lying on her side, which is normally not a good sign with sheep. The lambs, they get up, and I turn the hay, and they all think, oh, it's fresh hay. But she didn't get up. I already had a bad feeling she was not doing too well. But it all happened in 2 days. The day before, I looked at some videos, she was still eating the hay, and 2 days later, poof, done.
Mm-hmm.
So she was 8 years old. I read its average
10 to 12, you
10 to
read.
12.
Yeah.
That sheep is a gunner. We dealt with it, and
we looked it up online what to do with it, because we, of course, have never done this before. And there are options. You can get the sheep taken away.
Yeah, there's companies that come and get it up, pick it up for you, but you can also incinerate it yourself. I don't know how it works. I didn't look it up because we don't have a special place where I can burn sheep. So we don't have an incinerator at home.
No, so the option we went for was burial.
Yeah, which is allowed, it seems, in the area where we are. So it's
it's not allowed all over Sweden. So we did have to check just to be sure.
Yeah, exactly. So there you have it. That's one less mouth to feed as well. She was really just there to help these young sheep get used to the place.
Mm-hmm. She did her job.
The noises. So loud. Now, who's next? You? How am I going to do that? So big.
Yeah. You're going to have to get in and bring her closer.
Closer? No, I can't do that. That doesn't matter for height. So I don't want to chuck her down.
Yeah. We'll go in and grab a small one and
the whole process of getting the sheep, it was very nice of the people. That was a coastal city, about 3.5 hours. Yeah, 3.5 hours drive from here. And when I went to pick them up, their sheep were very skittish, so it was very difficult to catch them. And I mean, they had them inside, of course, so we managed, but we had to chase a few to get them.
and one of them almost smashed the car window when we were trying to get them out.
Yeah, wow, yeah, she almost broke through it.
Yeah.
It looked bent, the window, even after that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Whereas the ram lambs, they were very well trained, very well taken care of, it seems.
They come straight away to you when you give, I don't know, not even a treat. You don't even need to have a treat.
No, they're just curious. Yeah.
So we've been really trying hard every day to give these ewe lambs their treats so that they get used to us. And I don't know what they were doing at the other place to make them so skittish, but they're starting to get better. They're starting to get used to us. Yeah. I've also been in there a lot working and building things in the sheep barn, so they're starting to get used to me. But still, if I suddenly go in, a little slightest sudden movement, and
they run away.
One is starting to get more and more brave. She's pretty funny, but the rest, the other two still have to get used to me.
Welcome home.
Sheep have arrived.
Yeah. Oh, it's so pretty.
Hi. Smells nice out here, doesn't it?
And the other one. Hello. Oh.
Now, we're gonna have to pack up somehow and put them in the fence.
Yes.
Then they'll be nice and outside again.
So we wanted to do rotational grazing where the sheep have got their own pastures that they graze in for a few days, say, and then they move on to the next pasture to graze for a few days, and then keep rotating the pastures that they graze in so that they are not exposed to their poo for too long, because it means that they can get worms if they're amongst their poo for too long.
Yeah, and other parasites.
And other parasites, yeah. So what we had to do quickly was to set up separate pastures. We bought wire and we screwed hooks into the trees. We designated where the wires were going to be so that we had enough pastures that we could rotate them, so that when they ended up going back to the first pasture, that it was long enough that there was no risk of them getting any parasites.
Yeah, normally it's recommended 1 month till they go back to the same pasture. So we needed to have 12, no, what was it?
Yeah,
12
10.
pastures.
No, we've got 10.
10, but I don't think it's enough because we calculated that for 6 sheep, for the 6 sheep that we got, but then we did not think of the amount of lambs that these sheep are going to have. And this particular breed that we got, is well known for the highest average amount of lambs per ewe. Did I say that correctly?
Higher than average, yeah.
The highest. In Sweden anyway.
Yep.
So it's 2.7 lambs per ewe during the lambing period. So you can, with the 3 ewe lambs that we have now.
That could be like 8 lambs all in a winner.
That's like when you got 2 kids and you want a third, and then you get twins instead. You
but
start
worse.
with 4, but worse. But at least these you can eat. Look at that.
And the other ones. Come on, you. Going fast.
Amber ook? Kijk maar naar je handje te doen.
Put your hand down a bit.
Down?
Yeah.
Yeah!
My finger.
Did he bite your finger? He didn't. Good. She didn't. It's a she, Vince.
Yeah.
But that means that since they can get pregnant all year round as well, that we need to keep them separate all year round.
Yeah.
So we made them different pastures.
Separate pastures, yeah.
Separate pastures, sorry.
Where we are here in the north of Sweden, we don't have so many predators for sheep, but we do have some. We've got bears, if they're feeling threatened, or if they're
desperate,
hungry.
If they're desperate,
desperate, yeah.
Which around here shouldn't really be the case, since it's berry fields galore, so they can fill their
in the summer months, then it's not such a big worry. But we also have lynx here.
Yeah, that was a threat last year, that the hunters got told they could actually shoot lynx. That's not a normal thing. The government told them that was allowed, since there were many spotted around their province. So a local hunter said as well that they saw footprints around here. So they can take them. Yeah.
And foxes. Could a fox take down a sheep?
A fox could take down a lamb, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they could do that, but I think, you know, the lambs, by the time they come out of the sheep barn, when the spring comes, I think they'll be big enough. I don't think they're gonna take it down.
No,
but
I don't think so either.
then again, nature has surprised us here before with our chickens when they suddenly got eaten by a stoat. Here it's called a hermelin. Yeah, that took 3 of our chickens.
Yeah, we thought our fences were predator proof, but there was just a tiny little gap, and that little sucker got underneath and took out 2 of our chickens.
Yeah, it was a bloody mess.
Yeah.
The wolves are a bit more south, so we don't have to worry about wolves up here.
Or wolverine.
There's wolverines are creepy ones, but they are more in sparsely populated areas towards the mountains. And so that they won't really get closer. But those animals, they can take down reindeer. So they definitely take down a sheep as well.
Ready, steady, go! So the sheep in the summer, of course, the summer months will eat grass from the pastures. But when winter comes and it's covered in snow, then we need to provide them with hay. So what we do is we scythe the hay during the summer months, bale it, put it into hay bales ourselves using our homemade hay baler, and then we stack them above the sheep barn. Vincent made a floor inside. and you made about 200 hay bales. So we calculated that should be enough for 6 sheep.
Yeah, for 6 we calculated that's what was probably 1 hay bale per day.
Mm-hmm.
And since we expected to be in the snow in the first week of October, that we actually needed, I think, 240 hay bales. So I was a bit stressed and panicky. But since these were lambs, they're not eating as much as a fully grown ewe or sheep. And so we could get away with it, we thought. But then the season lasted longer, and I was able to scythe way more, which we chucked in there, and they've been eating. And I haven't touched 1 hay bale yet.
We'll definitely have enough hay.
It's looking good. As long as we store the hay properly. That's another we're not sure about that. We didn't dry it as well because we were late in the season, because I was terrible at scything, because it's my first time.
Yeah, and we were scything quite late into the season, which means that it doesn't have such an opportunity to dry perfectly before you squish it into the hay bale. So there is a chance that it may get a little bit moldy.
Yeah, and moldy hay is apparently not good for sheep. Some people do feed it to their cows because they have 4 stomachs, but even those sheep are also ruminants, so it's apparently not as good. So you should not give it to them. It doesn't sound great.
No.
You don't want to eat anything moldy. So
no, thank you.
It's like we don't give anything moldy to our chickens either.
No.
So yeah, that's still to be seen. Otherwise, it might be a costly first season if we find out.
Yeah, if they're all ruined.
They're all ruined,
they won't all be ruined because there was some that
there was a lot of
really properly dried.
It's just about the storage. We're not sure. It's the first year, so everything is new.
Yeah,
and we're just figuring it out as we go along.
Yeah, because what we did do to extend it a little bit was Vincent built racks to hang the grass on so that the wind could get underneath it.
Yeah, exactly. That was the biggest problem, was the moisture from the ground.
Yeah,
it kept my rows that I had scythed wet.
Yeah,
and even when we turned it, then the next day the bottom would be wet again.
Yeah, from the
so whenever you turn the rows, you kind of had to really bale it straight away that day.
Yeah.
So yeah, the whole hay baling and siding, that warrants a video of its own, because that was a massive project.
Yeah, stressful project, absolutely.
I can.
You got a few grey hairs.
Yeah,
to that.
I think that's probably why I'm balding. Jeez, but okay, we're past it, and
it's a steep learning curve. That's
that as well. But yeah, scything and the hay baling by hand is a fantastic thing to do first, so you know that you can do it when shit hits the fan. If everything goes downhill, then
you can feed your animals.
We can feed our animals,
and they can feed you.
Exactly. If they don't eat, we don't eat.